Hello, everyone. Welcome to TOSJOHN Consulting. Greetings to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day to you anywhere you may be joining us from all over the world. As you all know that we are your strategic business growth support partner. So we support you in every area and every aspect of your business, from tax to CAC to accounting to auditing to business strategies to business compliances, everything and anything that revolves around your business. We are your number one stop professional, professional firm, professional consulting firm to help you to put all your compliances in place, because in this year 2026, compliance is now an asset and it protects you, give you visibility, give you credibility, give you goodwill, and of course help your business to thrive, to scale, and to remain sustainable. So if you are joining us for the first time on this YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel, like all our videos, and of course share it with other business owners. And by extension, if you need any of our professional services, all our contacts are on this YouTube channel. You can contact us, you can email us, you can WhatsApp us, anyone and anything that suits you, you can reach out to us through the medium. So we appreciate all our subscribers that have been joining us on this live streaming. And of course, we have we have streamed over 215 videos on this YouTube channel, and that is massive because we are rooting for you. We want your business to scale, to remain sustainable, to grow. That is why we have created this YouTube channel, to bridge that knowledge gap for you and help your business. You can partner with us if you need a partnership, if you want us to serve as your accredited CAC agent, as your tax consultant, as your external auditor, as your business strategist, as your business consultant, anything and anything about your business, feel free to reach out to us and we'll be willing and ready to work with you. So if you are watching us live now, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So today's live streaming is about the compliances for the month of April. As you know, that on this YouTube channel, on a monthly basis, we bring you all the tax and statutory compliances that you as a business, as an entrepreneur, must comply with. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for, out of your busy schedule, joining us on this live stream. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, on a monthly basis, we bring to you all the tax and statutory compliance that business owners, entrepreneurs, and of course, individual taxpayer need to be aware of, and they need to comply to it. For example, the personal income tax filing has been on since 1st of January and the deadline was 31st of March 2026. But graciously, the Internal Revenue Service of different states have extended it to 2 weeks. So if you're an entrepreneur and a business owner, if you have not filed your personal income tax, which is just once in a year for business owner, and for individual taxpayer too, it's just once in a year. We have been helping individual taxpayer to file all their personal income tax. So do well to reach out to us. Let's help you put all these compliances in place. So please, if you are watching us right now, okay, yes, you need to file your personal income tax for yourself. So for example, if yes, either you earn or you don't earn anything, you still need to file. The filing means that you are presenting what you have. So if you don't have anything to pay for it, definitely you will still have to file it as nil. But if you have what you will pay then you will now remit. So filing is different from remitting. So remitting is like you are paying, but filing means you are presenting your account. See my account, I'm not earning anything, I don't have anything. So you just file it as new, you are not paying anything. So it is still part of compliance. So you need to file either you are earning or you are not earning. So far you are a taxpayer, right? You need to file. So you can reach out to us to put all these compliances in place for you. So please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, for entrepreneur and business owner, you have registered your business. There's what we call company income, uh, corporate affairs commission filing, CAC filing, and it's on an annual basis. So if you have not filed your company or your registered business filing with CAC, please, the deadline is already approaching. You need to file. And if you are a limited liability company, you need to file for your company income tax. We have brought you a video on this, so you can check these videos out and watch them, and you can reach out to us to put all your compliances in place professionally for you. So thank you for joining us as we stream this live streaming now. So 2026 April tax and statutory compliance, every Nigerian business must not miss. You must not miss this filing compliances, this tax and statutory compliances. You must not miss it, because if you miss it, penalty will be knocking at your door. If you mix it, you will have issue with tax and other regulatory authorities. So that is why we are here. We are your compliance, business compliances. We are your one-stop professional. So we have designed this YouTube channel. We have established this YouTube channel to help you put all these compliances in place. We are professional. We have the required skills, experiences, knowledge, certification, and we are registered as well. So reach out to us. We help you put all these compliances in place to protect you, and of course, it's also an asset for you. And if you are watching us, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe. So if you run a business in Nigeria and you miss this April tax deadline, you could be paying heavy penalties in just a few weeks. So we're having a conversation this week, yes, with one of the tax authority, and they were saying that if you are a company, if you are a registered business, you need to register for tax on or before 6 months after the registration of your business. And if you don't do that, if you later come back to register, penalty will be counting for you. So immediately you register your business, and that's what we do at TOSJOHN Consulting. We are accredited CAC agent. Once we help you to register your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission, we also help to register it with the tax authorities immediately. So that is what we do. We do a complete, comprehensive, holistic, professional service delivery. We leave no stone unturned. We don't leave any stone unturned. We ensure that everything is put in place so that you can have a seamless business operation, business activities. You face your business while we put all the compliances in place for you. So if you miss any of these deadlines, if you fail to comply, heavy penalties will just be knocking at your door. So in this live streaming video, we will be walking you through all the tax and statutory compliance deadlines for April 2026. So you stay compliant, avoid fines, penalties, and keep your business safe and protected. So you are welcome to TOSJOHN Consulting once again, your trusted partner for tax, for CAC, for accounting, for auditing, for taxes, for compliances, and for business growth. So we'll be breaking this live streaming into sections as we usually do. So in section number 1, PAYE, pension and NH, PAYE, pension and NHF. So let's start with the most important payroll obligations for April 10, 2026. So for April 10, 2026, you must file and remit your PAYE. What do we mean by PAYE? PAYE. It means pay as you earn. For those that are into paid employment, they must remit their PAYE. And they are not the one that will remit by themselves. It is the employer, the organization that they are working, that will deduct this PAYE from their salary and remit to the Internal Revenue Service of the state where the employee is residing. So for pension contributions, for National Housing Fund, these are all based on your March 2026 salary. So the PAYE you are remitting on the 10th of April 2026 is based on the March 2026 salary. The pension, the National Housing Fund, which is NHF, you are remitting for this March, for this April, is from March 2026 payroll. Thank you for joining us. Please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up. So missing this deadline can lead to immediate penalties. It can result into interest charge and possible audit flags. We have brought you a video on what trigger NRS audits, Nigerian Revenue Service, formerly known as Federal Inland Revenue Service. What trigger them to come, what prompts them to come and audit you. So it is when you are missing all these deadlines, you are not doing what you're supposed to do, you are not putting all these compliances in place in your business, that will trigger them to visit your business for audit. So for you to avoid any stress and issues with the regulatory authorities, you need to file before the deadlines. So in section number 2, VAT and withholding tax. So the next up, your transaction-based taxes is your VAT and withholding tax, and the deadline is April 21st for March 2026 transactions. You must file it between now and the deadline is 21st of March. So you need to file for your value-added tax on the invoice, on the VAT you charge on your invoice. Then your withholding tax for your suppliers. So suppliers, contractors, vendors that are supplying one thing or the other, doing one thing, providing professional service for you. If the transaction is 2 million and above, you must charge withholding tax. So but if the transaction is 2 million and below, you are not charging, they are exempted. But anything above 2 million, you charge on the difference of that 2 million as withholding tax. So we have the withholding tax for state, we have for the Nigerian Revenue Service, which is federal. But value added tax is only to the Nigerian Revenue Service, that's federal. So but withholding tax for individual taxpayer that you are dealing with, you charge withholding tax and remit to the state Internal Revenue Service where the contractors or the suppliers or the vendor is residing. So we want you to get it straight. Why for the corporates, for limited company, you must remit their own withholding tax to the Nigerian Revenue Service. And this withholding tax is a tax credit. It's like you are saving money for yourself to reduce your tax liability when the time comes for you to remit or file your tax if you have to pay for any tax. So this cover all your March business transaction for the withholding tax and for the value added tax. So even if you didn't make sales, you are still required to file new returns. So in section 3, other statutory obligations that you must comply with, you must not forget the NSITF, that's Employee Compensation Scheme. You must not forget it. Then you have your ITF, Industrial Training Fund for qualifying companies. Then we have stamp duties depending on transactions. So this may not always be monthly payments, but compliance tracking is critical. So please, if you are watching us right now, please click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So moving on to section number 4, we have in section number 4 we have companies income tax. For companies that are registered as limited liability company, we have company income tax. And you know that company income tax is usually filed on or before 6 months after the first accounting year end. After your accounting year end, the regular accounting year end is from January to December. So after the accounting year end, the tax authority gives you 6 months to file your company income tax as a limited liability company. So now, company income tax may not be due in April for most businesses, but this is where many businesses get it wrong. April is the time to review your financial records. It is a time to ensure proper tax provisions, and it is a time to prepare ahead of your filing deadlines. So if you have a regular accounting year from January to December, definitely the deadline is 31st of June 2026. But you don't need to wait till the deadline day. From January to June, you need to start doing something from January, February, March. Now this is April. So we only have May covering before the deadline month. Start reviewing now. Start putting all the compliances in place now. Let your auditor, if you are having auditor, and if you don't have, if you need auditor, external auditor, we can serve as your auditor. Let them start putting all these compliances in place. Start preparing the audited accounts. We prepare audited account, we serve as external auditor. You can reach out to us. Let them start doing it. So you need to prepare ahead of your filing deadlines. So remember that late filing attract penalties, and of course the penalties are higher, and it is now stricter in 2026 based on the Nigerian Tax Reform Act, which the implementation has started already. So in section number 5, 2026 tax warning that you need to take note of. 2026 tax warning that you need to take note of. So we'll be very clear with you because we don't make things complex or ambiguous. We explain it in a simple language for you to understand. So the 2026 tax environment in Nigeria is stricter than ever. So we now have what we call increased digital monitoring. The tax authorities are now digital. They're operating digitally. They monitor things on the digital platform. So there's cross-checking of VAT, of PAYE, and bank transactions. There's cross-checking of VAT, of PAYE, and bank transactions. And remember, early this year, the tax authority have given bank instruction that any transaction that is above 25 million should be reported, because they want to track every taxes that are due on those transactions. So if you are receiving payments, if you are making payments, if you need to pay taxes on those transactions, please do well to pay the required tax on those transactions so that you will not be caught in the web of tax evasion. So please do well to remit every necessary tax that are due on every transactions that you process. And that is why we are here to serve as your tax consultant, tax expert, tax professional. We help you to put all these compliances in place in your business. So there's higher penalties for non-compliance, as we've said. This means that there is no hiding place for errors anymore. No hiding place for errors anymore. So in section number 6, quick summary. Quick summary of all that we have given you on this live streaming. So April 10 is your PAYE, pension and NHF remittance. That is the deadline for the remittance for March 2026 salary. April 21 is for your VAT and withholding tax remittance. So if you remember just these 2 dates, you are already many businesses. So as we round off this live streaming, if you remember what we are telling you and you take action on it, it will really help your business and protect you. And then you can reach out to us to serve as your tax consultant, your external auditor, your outsourced accountant, your CAC accredited engineer, and your business strategist, business consultant. So if you need help with your tax filings, with your compliance or fixing your business finances, your CAC, your accounting system, you can reach out to us at TOSJOHN Consulting today. Don't wait until penalties start piling up. So if this video has helped you and you've gained knowledge, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share with other business owners around you. So we'll come to the end of this live streaming today, but we are coming back for another live streaming. Please make sure you stay compliant, make sure you stay profitable, and grow with TOSJOHN Consulting. Thank you for your time and see you in another live streaming session. Bye for now.